everyone, this is Maddie. Alec and I will be discussing the Paris Climate Treaty today.
Hi Maddie, I know we were supposed to do the Yulin Festival, but the subject matter was too upsetting, so we thought the Paris Treaty would be more appropriate. Maddie, what is global warming?
Global warming is a gradual increase in the overall temperature of the Earth's surface, ocean, and atmosphere, generally attributed to the greenhouse effect caused by increased levels of carbon dioxide and other man-made pollutants. Are there signs that prove that there is a global warming?
Well, Trump has said many times that the global warming is a hoax created by the Chinese. However, according to NASA, scientific evidence for warming of the climate system is real. How does NASA know this?
NASA has concluded that the planet's average surface temperature has risen about 2 degrees Fahrenheit. Since the late 19th century, a temperature differed larger by increased carbon dioxide and other man-made emissions into the atmosphere. Most of the warming occurred in the past 35 years, with 16 of the 17 warmest years on record occurring since 2001. I believe 2016 was the warmest year on record.
I know also the number of record high temperatures days in the United States have been increasing, while the number of record low temperature events have been decreasing since 1950.
So does the Paris Treaty help to minimize global warming?
The Paris Climate Agreement is an agreement within the United Nations Framework Convention on Climate Change dealing with greenhouse gas emissions reduction, adapting, and finance starting in the year 2020. So how does the Paris Treaty work?
Each country makes their own plans to reduce the carbon dioxide emissions, and they meet every 5 years to see if they can do more to reduce the emissions. What happens if the countries don't do what they agree to do? Are they penalized?
There is no obligation or enforcement in the Paris Agreement, so what Trump has said that we are obligated to do or pay is not true. However, Trump has said that this an economic disadvantage by the USA. Why?
Over the history, the U.S. has been the biggest carbon polluter industrial, and we still produce more per person than any other nation. Therefore, we agreed to pay $3 billion for all the cleanup originally. However, we are one of the richest countries, and compared to GDP, we are the 32nd biggest contributor. Not the biggest as Trump has claimed. How about what Trump said about not being able to make co-productive plans?
That is not true either. The agreement does not ban America to build coal factories. Each country set their own goals. However, countries like China are looking into other energy sources. For example, China canceled plans to build 100 coal-fired power plants, and they are now spending $361 billion on renewable energy by the year 2020, and that will create 13 million new jobs.
Wait a minute, I thought Trump wanted to create new jobs so China can create 13 million new jobs by building renewable energy. Does that help the American workers?
No, of course it doesn't. We will lose jobs to China. That's why many of the states and cities are planning to continue with the Paris Treaty. Even 250 companies out of the Fortune 500 have agreed to comply with the Paris Treaty Agreement.
Thank God! We as children should not worry about what adults do with Earth and the environment. We should trust that they all will do what they can to keep the Earth safe for our generation.
Exactly. Thank you for joining us. Please join us next week when we discuss the Mexicans.
My favorite teacher is from Mexico. Can't wait. Ciao, everyone.
Bye, everyone.
Imagine the time.